Well, welcome to UCF. We got like the Cincinnati trio here in Orlando.
Something like that.
Yeah, I talked to a couple of your teammates a minute ago. Did it just kind of happen that way?
Yeah.
I know you guys visited together. Did you ever talk like, maybe this is the vibe for all of us?
I mean,
like,
yeah.
How did that kind of work out?
I mean, when we're here, I mean, they like the Florida weather. I mean, they love it being out
and
of
you're from Florida, though.
Yeah,
the other guys weren't.
Yeah, so I mean, I already knew what to expect. Them coming out here and getting the weather and seeing the facilities and all the nice coaches and things like that. I'm pretty sure that's what aided them in coming here.
So what was your decision process like? Why did you ultimately choose to come to UCF? I knew you were from Florida. That probably played into it.
Well, I mean, ultimately it's the best, place for me. I tried to give every school the equal amount of attention, I guess you could say. But I mean, being back home, playing for my home state, there's no better feeling, So I mean, that just made it even more probable that I would come here.
Yeah. So how many years were you at Cincinnati?
Three
years. So you were obviously here in 2022, the game here at the Bounce House. You were on the team. So like, what do you kind of remember about that experience? Like being that was like that's been a rivalry,
That game was crazy. That game was crazy. We scored that late touchdown. Ryan scored that late touchdown. We're like, oh, we're gonna win. They walk all the way down the field. RJ Harvey walk off touchdown. It's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean,
now you guys are teammates.
Yep. So
how do you like RJ? How do you kind of getting to know him? And excellent season last year.
RJ's that's a great dude. I cannot wait to be like a sponge and just soak up everything he knows. I mean, he might get tired of me. I'm about to ask him so many questions when we start doing this football thing. You know what I mean? So I cannot wait. I'm so ready. So ready.
What do you think that Cincinnati game is going to be like this year? I mean, how did you kind of view this UCF Cincinnati game on the other side? Was this a big rival to you?
All right. I told the other guy, it just depends on what school you're asking. Because if you ask Cincinnati, I mean, it's nowhere near as big as the Miami-Ohio rivalry. But I mean, it's a game on schedule that you circle. Yeah. You come here, I've heard from people, I mean, we don't know why it's a rivalry. So, I mean, it just depends when you ask. I think, that game where, the game where like Sauce got that interception or then after that we won again talking trash and they beat us. So I guess that's kind of just the factors that play into it, but it just depends on who you're asking, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because it's just one of those things where like there's no natural rivalries in the American.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like
now
here,
the teams kind of have familiarity now in the Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, if it becomes big, I'd be surprised. I mean, just because it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like teams that played each other every year. So, yeah, I gotcha. So what do you want to get out of it? What do you want to accomplish this year? Like, this is obviously a big year for you. You come in, I know you want to play a lot. Like, what do you want to try to accomplish and achieve this year?
I'm really optimistic about this season. I mean, obviously, being back home makes it easier. I don't really know. I can't really answer that question. I'm just doing my best. You know what I mean? Do the best I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what kind of runner are you? What are you known for? What's kind of your running style? How would someone describe you like as a running back?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I got speed, you know what I mean? But I try to model my game more so after Pacheco and then Marshawn Lynch. I mean, running that hard along with how fast I am, I mean, no one wants to tackle that over and over. I don't care who it is. No one wants to tackle that for 4 quarters in a game. So I mean, I feel like that's what's gotten me this far. And usually people who got some speed on them, they're not really that type of person who wants to just go and hit over and over, but I feel like me pairing that with my speed is what makes it, what I mean?
Yeah, what's Cam Martin like? How did you like him just running your running back coach coming here? Did he play a role? Like, what kind of relationship do you have with Coach Martin?
I mean, it made me like want to come here even more because he's not that much older than me.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like
doing it that long ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like easier to like relate to him and things like that. I mean, it's not like I'm your coach, do what I tell you to do, like type of thing. Like, he's not that much older than me. He's my dog. That's like, you know what I mean? That's like my brother. Like, I'll do anything for him. You know what I mean? So I mean, it makes it way much easier being able to relate to your position coach.
Yeah. Like, what do you think you guys can do this year? You see what UCF's trying to assemble. They're trying to assemble a team that can win the Big 12 this year. Yeah. They got KJ Jefferson coming in at quarterback. A lot of your teammates are big pieces on defense. So what do you think this team can do this year?
We can do as much as we would like to do. I mean, no one's gonna stop us but us. You know what I mean? So I feel like once we get all acquainted, you know what I mean, get all this football stuff rolling, I mean, the sky's the limit for us.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Myles.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Yep.
We're rooting for you. Thank you.